Hey, what if you had an invisible superpower that could grab things and push things without touching them? You've seen magnets on your fridge, right? They just stick there. But how? And sometimes, magnets push each other away, like they're saying, nope, stay back. Meet Northy and Southy. They're magnets, and they have an invisible superforce. They can grab metal from across the room without even touching it. Invisible super strength hands. Ready to learn the secret rules of the invisible superforce? Let's go. Every magnet has two ends, poles. Northy here is the North Pole, see the big N. And Southy here is the South Pole. Together they make the perfect magnetic pair. So what happens when Northy and Southy face each other? Here comes the first rule of magnets. Snap, they rush together and hug. Opposite poles attract, North plus South, best friends forever. Opposite poles attract. They pull together with a super strong invisible hug that's hard to break. Magnets also attract certain metals, iron, steel, nickel. They all come running when a magnet pulls. Not plastic, wood, glass, nope. Magnets only care about special metals like iron and steel. But what happens when two North Poles face each other? This is where things get argumentative. But when they get close, thwump, they push each other away like poles REPEL. North and North do not get along. They argue and shove until they fly apart. Same poles, they're total rivals. Same with two South Poles. South plus South, South, big fat nope. So the rule of magnets, opposites crack like best friends and likes REPEL like rivals. Simple. But how do magnets grab and push without touching? The answer is an invisible force in 5. You can't see the force with your eyes. The space around a magnet looks empty, but it's not. But scientists draw it like this, glowing sparkle lines that show where the invisible force reaches. These sparkly lines are called magnetic field lines, and they show exactly where the invisible force goes. The sparkle lines always go from the North Pole, loop around and return to the South Pole. See how the sparkles are packed tightest right at the poles? That's where the force is strongest. When opposite poles face each other, the field lines connect, like sparkly hands grabbing and pulling. But when same poles face each other, the field lines collide and push apart, like invisible sumo wrestlers. So every magnet has an invisible sparkle force field, strongest at the poles, reaching out through the air. Ready to see the invisible force in action? Let's do the paperclip dance experiment.
Let's test magnetic attraction.
We tie a paperclip to a string and let it hang. Gravity pulls it down, nothing special yet. Now bring a magnet close, but don't touch. Watch what happens to the paperclip. Boing! The paperclip jumps up and floats in midair. It's dancing! How is that possible? The magnet's invisible sparkle force field reaches down, grabs the iron in the paperclip, and pulls it up, beating gravity. Move the magnet around, and the paperclip follows. It's like a magnetic puppet show. You can try this at home. Just ask an adult for a magnet and a paperclip. Make your own dancing paperclip show. But here's the biggest magnet of all, our entire planet. Earth is one giant magnet. Earth has magnetic north and south poles. Just like Northy and Southy, it's surrounded by a giant force field. That's why a compass always points north. The tiny magnet inside the compass follows Earth's force field. Magnets are hidden everywhere. Speakers, phones, fridge doors, motors, even your credit card has a magnetic strip. Fun fact, some animals can actually feel Earth's magnetism. Birds and turtles use it to navigate across the world. So magnets attract and repel, have invisible force fields, make paperclips dance, and the whole Earth is magnetic. Magnets are nature's superheroes, with invisible powers that work across empty space. Your mission, go find a magnet in your house, test what it sticks to, make a paperclip dance. Want to know about electricity, magnetism's super-powered best friend? Check out our next video. Magnets rock, now go discover the invisible superforce hiding in your own home. If the invisible superforce amazed you, hit subscribe and join the Science Squad. Remember, magnets are invisible superheroes, and now you know their secret identity.
And then Northy's here to cheer you on.